What's going on? My name is Tyler Schuler. This is the 3229 cast. I'm here with my co-host, Joshua Robinson,
Er,
Donnie K,
Yo.
and Chatty P.
Yup.
What's good? And here, today's topic of the cast is cancel culture. That's something that has really taken off since everybody's been inside. Um, I think it's crazy, to be straight up with you. I see the point of cancel culture, but I feel like people are taking it to the complete maximum, and it's kind of reckless. I'm not even gonna lie, it's really reckless.
Um,
Uh,
once I saw cancel culture to be like kind of a problem was when they tried to go for J. Cole for like what he said.
yeah,
Like
it was a rap bar. It wasn't like literally. It was a
yeah,
rap bar.
like they took one bar and then like the rest of J. Cole's catalog, which he tells people to love themselves. He uplifts women. He's with the black people. Whatever, like whatever. J. Cole's always been this amazing figure. It was like that one bar, and then like people just were like done with him forever. I was like, okay,
Yeah, that's what I'm
that,
saying. And
that
the
was
thing is,
dumb.
it's really Twitter. That's the crazy thing.
Yeah. And even back with the J. Cole thing, like, well, I know with like some artists, like even Kendrick, you remember his song? He was like, "Think about me, I'm dying of thirst." He went from the perspective as like a basically a lady on the street, like a whore. So I was like, you don't know what J. Cole's artistic reason was for saying that bar.
That's what I'm
But it was
saying.
once you heard it, you're like, done with him. It's just like it's like assuming it.
But yeah, basically, the whole for people who don't know what cancel culture is, it's when somebody it's well when one person goes back into somebody's past, they look for something that they've done wrong, or they take something wrong, like they take a saying,
Yeah,
like in this instance that J. Cole said a line. It's really a line that you won't get until you deeply assess it and like think about it for like a couple minutes straight, and
yeah,
they'll turn it into something negative, and they'll try and cancel you for it. Like canceling. They usually do it to celebrities. They'll try and cancel your whole career, and
exactly.
it's genuinely crazy. I get the positive perspective of it. Like whenever somebody says something super racist on the internet,
Yeah,
I'm not gonna
yeah,
say like those quotes. That's horrible. But
yeah.
yeah, whenever somebody says something super bad on the internet, Twitter or that social platform will repost it, and they'll be like, "Hey, this person's name is this. Email the college that they're trying to go to, and tell them
Yeah.
that's not who they want."
That reminds me of a story. The Sky Jack the kid who got like ruined by Sky Jackson. Like that was another thing. It was like cancel culture has no like forgiveness.
Yeah,
Like, the kid was like actually a kid. Like he's actually a child. Went and said, what we all know what he said, guacamole, blah blah blah. And then like Sky Jackson like ruined him, ruined his parents' jobs, like his whole life. Even the people around him got affected by it. It was like, dang, bro.
yeah, and
The parents have nothing to do with
you can't cancel a kid, bro. Like,
it. Yeah,
bro,
bro.
the kid is basically, he's barely even lived life. He's barely experienced life, bro. You can't cancel a kid who's just now starting to
Real.
experience life.
I
So,
mean, I like if we was canceled, I should have been canceled, bro.
honestly, cuz
Honestly,
For
bro.
real.
I say some lines that, or I say some things that just Twitter would eat up and destroy me and cancel me for. I would just no longer exist.
Exactly, bro.
And it's really crazy because I never thought it would get this bad. Like I can, like the canceling when I first heard of it was like canceling R. Kelly, like freaking R. Kelly, like Bill
Yeah,
Cosby. Um, that was the cancel. That's when I first saw it, and
yeah,
then whenever somebody would trash talk or get into some beef on Twitter, it's like the Twitter community would scroll down to like their first post, and they'll just be like, somebody will be like, I hate when somebody does this, and it's like they'll practically doctor everything in that tweet and change it up and be like, yeah, he just said that he hates gay people, so we're gonna cancel him.
Yeah,
Like,
yeah.
Yeah,
bro,
twisting the words,
that's what I'm
bro.
saying.
They make their own narrative to win the argument or whatever.
And it's also
Right.
when I mean, not saying that you saying you hate gay people is not wrong, but I'm saying that if they said that in 2008, bro, like, come on, bro. Genuinely, people who say that in 2008, it was less offensive to say that
Yeah,
in
it was.
2008 than when we
That's the
would rather
truth.
say it in 2020. And that's just something I don't necessarily get why people cancel people from something that happened. When is 2018? What year are we in? Or 2008? What year?
2020.
So 2020, freaking
12 years,
bro, freaking 12 years, a decade and a couple
Oh yeah, you remember when they tried to cancel Kevin Hart?
for the gay
When
league,
he said
exact
the comment
the
for
gay
about his son,
joke,
he's like he doesn't want his son to be gay.
and he was genuinely
Yeah,
speaking facts, and the way that it was a joke. I remember seeing it on the Dave Chappelle uh little joke thing. He said he was joking on in a comedy line. He was like, "I'm gonna smash a dollhouse over my son's head if he was gay or whatever." Right?
yeah.
It was a joke, bro, and people don't.
That was 10 years, like
Right.
Yeah,
that was 2011 or
and
something like that.
Yeah,
He got canceled from what was it? The Gram or it was
The
something. The
Grammys,
Oscars.
it was
yeah.
something he was
It was
hosting
the
with him.
Oscars,
But it was
Grammys.
something that he dreamt of, you know?
Yeah,
Right.
Like he just had to let it go. And then
Was
also
it?
some was
Is it basically like cyberbullying?
like it's like kind of. It's basically
It's to a different extent though. Like
yeah.
it affects people's lives and
Like if okay, I'm trying to find an example, and y'all help me here because my mind isn't thinking straight. If okay, say Donnie, say you were in the 6th grade, right? You're in whatever grade you're in now, right? You were in the 6th grade. You posted on your YouTube channel from 6th grade something mildly offensive, and totally forgot about that. Now you're just like you've changed. You're a better person. You didn't understand any of that stuff when you were in 6th grade, right?
yeah,
And then you say one more controversial thing, people go back into your history. They find that video from 6th grade. They bring that video from so long ago into the present, and they cancel you for it. They say this is the type of person that he is. Let's cancel him. That's
yeah.
basically how it works. Does that make
Say
sense?
Okay.
So like it's just
cancel
to a certain
culture
extent.
cancel culture doesn't believe in growth, basically.
Yeah,
You can't grow out of what you did. There's no forgiveness. You do it, done.
that's what
Period.
I'm saying. And now you can't freely speak on anything now. You speak on something, it might not even be offensive. Somebody always takes offense to it. And that's like the crazy part about this world. Like it's like none of these people have ever gone through an Xbox Live party, bro. Like
Yeah,
yeah.
ain't been in no PS parties, bro. Nothing.
the Xbox Live parties used to be so toxic, and people weren't even in they weren't even in double digit grades, and they could like take the jokes that was like flying out
Yeah.
in the parties, bro.
Right. PS4 parties?
Bro,
It's the
freaking
same way.
PS4,
Bro,
Xbox Live parties, any parties, freaking what was it?
What?
Skype and TeamSpeak, bro. Like, bro.
Well, any Call of Duty lobby.
Yes, especially
Yes.
Black Ops
Yes.
2, especially Black Ops 2. Black Ops 2 was filled with people screaming in the lobby for the entirety of the game. And I mean,
It's
obviously
still
it
like
was
that in
bad.
Call of Duty now.
Yeah, it's horrible. Like they need
and
to
like I
experience a
know
game lobby.
how like kind of ignorant this sounds. You do something wrong, there's a consequence to it. But like we were just talking about like the parties, like the PS4 parties and Call of Duty lobbies. Like it's different atmospheres. Like the lobby in those and like what's okay to say, those lobbies is not like it's not the same as what's okay to say in the classroom. Like it's two
Right. Right.
atmospheres, two different levels. Like you you really can't compare them. Like you wouldn't. like you wouldn't let me think of a good example. You wouldn't you wouldn't put yourself on the same pedestal. You wouldn't put yourself on the same pedestal as like in track. You wouldn't put yourself on the same pedestal as Usain Bolt. You wouldn't dang bro, I'm lost.
I see what you're
Somebody
saying.
grab my yeah.
You're saying like you can't dang, I know what you're talking about. But like yeah, you can't put yourself on the same level as Usain Bolt cuz you know you can't beat that nigga. Like come on, bro.
Yeah.
He's the fastest person in the world. So you pick back up, I just lost my thought. Dang it,
Okay, bet. We back in it. And
Second.
so what goes on in the classroom, say that as Usain Bolt. That's like the top level of how you supposed to conduct yourself, how you supposed to be respectful, in the correct sense, how you supposed to be the fastest, whatever, regardless. But like in a PS4 lobby room, that's like how you can be the most dirty, disrespectful, play the game, get in like, it's the most laid back thing, you can be at your worst. Like it's just two different atmospheres, different standards. It's two different pedestals of like where you hold yourself to. Like you just can't compare them. Like people don't compare. People shouldn't compare someone at their worst to someone at their absolute so yeah, someone at their worst to their absolute best.
especially
Right.
when somebody's like typing something in iMessage cuz people you can't hear their tone on how they're specifically saying what they're typing unless they do a voice memo nowadays. People are spoiled in the world. But if you were to type something and people would think you were taking it, or people would think that you are trying to target a certain group, what do you call it, niche of whatever people, right?
Yeah.
Click or whatever people, but
Demographic.
maybe yeah, demographic of people, good looks, and they, dang, what was I about to say? Dang, I am lost. Okay, a certain
That late night
demographic of
stuff,
people,
bro.
you cannot really understand what they are what they really truly mean by that because they're typing. And when you type an iMessage, bro, you do not type like how you were typing on a full MLA format essay, bro.
For real.
Right.
So you're not gonna put commas, periods, semicolons, like you know what I'm saying. You're not gonna put that. You're gonna use the word, I hate or whatever,
Yeah.
and people take that wrong. They screenshot it and they do that and they put something horrible to you, bro.
But we don't even use the words I love and I hate in the correct tense. Like it's just so common to say I love and I
Yeah,
hate.
yeah, it is. It is.
That's the easiest way for you to get in trouble is using those two phrases.
There's a certain situation that happened and it was I believe it was this year. Somebody had to get surgery, right? People were talking in a group chat. Somebody was saying, "Oh, what happened?" They're like, somebody sent a picture of him. They're like, "Oh, what happened?" Right?
Yeah.
They were laughing about something else in the group chat. So they were putting like the crying emojis at something else in the group chat prior to a conversation, and somebody asked, "Oh, what happened to that person?" And then they said something that would happen to that person, and then somebody else put the laughing emoji. It was in a Snapchat group chat. Be mindful. Somebody put the laughing emoji
Yeah.
in that group chat after that message, after like that super bad thing that was going on, why that person needed surgery, and somebody screenshotted that and put it out, and now everybody was like, "Yo, we're gonna jump this guy when we see him." Like it's horrible, and he wasn't even intended by that. He wasn't even like targeted towards that. And if you scroll down, he went and found a screenshot. It was like, I actually said this to the situation. And it's people who always take stuff wrong and people who are always trying to bring your downfall and cancel you.
Yeah.
And it's
Trying to
just,
take your character away from you.
that's what I'm saying. And 100% of the time, you are not going to be straight up like, yes sir, use all this like language and talk and type how you would if you were at work or if you were working a job. You're gonna use your personality. You have to let loose. You have to be a regular person. You don't have to live the fake life like you're in the classroom or you were in the what is it, office or
Yeah, yeah,
workplace.
yeah.
And I feel like that's what cancel culture is streaming from, especially from for celebrities, because when people look at them on social media, they always look at them like whenever he tweets, he's at basically at work because that's how he makes his money. He posts something on Instagram, and that's just the crazy part about it, that people need to be able to express how they personally feel about something without having to be like, oh, if I say this, is the world gonna cancel me? That's just genuinely what I think.
Yeah. I hate that like people who make their living off of TikToks, Instagram funny posts, and they make a quick little joke and they don't mean to intend it like that. And now they gotta make an apology video for something they didn't even mean to construe.
Yeah, it's because people have gotten like each. It's like, I swear, it's like every month now. It's about to turn into every week and a half, and then after that, it's gonna be every week. It's like people get slightly more sensitive and sensitive and sensitive every year, bro. 2008, you could have flew the word gay around, and nobody would have gotten offended by it. Even the homosexual person. If you were to fly, obviously, but there obviously is a time where you don't need to fly that joke out. Like now, there's no joke to make about black people, bro. There is no joke to make about joking at a white person going, yeah, that bro looks like a Tyrone. Don't say that. That's horrible.
Yeah.
That's in that occasion, that is horrible. That's where people will get sensitive to because it feels like their people are constantly being targeted. But what am I trying to think of? What am I trying to think of? I'm trying to think of another situation. Shane Dawson. What do y'all think about that? That's his name, right?
Yeah, yeah. Shane Dawson.
Did y'all hear about that situation?
I heard of
Nah, like this.
Uh, yeah, Josh, go ahead and get in with that.
oh, you probably know more about it, but I heard. Well, what I do know was really only the video where he had, Will Smith up on the screen, and he was like, joking, backing off to her or whatever. Like, she was like, I don't know, 12, 14 or something, and like, that's his air quotes joke or whatever. But like that's the only Shane Dawson movie I know. Is there something else?
Um, apparently he did blackface, but that was way before blackface became offensive. Like it was a character. And what I don't watch Shane Dawson. I don't think anybody here watches Shane Dawson. Did any of y'all watch Shane Dawson?
I used to watch Shane Dawson's conspiracy videos.
The conspiracy things?
Yeah, I used to watch those.
Donnie, have you watched Shane Dawson before?
No.
Travis, have you? I don't think you have.
Nah.
I haven't watched Shane Dawson either. So I can't really speak about the situation. I'm just going based off of what I heard. And that's kind of bad cuz I should do my research on certain things. But based off of what I heard in like 2010, bro, he was making a bunch of racial slurs and like things that people wouldn't have been sensitive to a decade later. And Shane Dawson said something, and they pulled it up and canceled him for it. Do y'all think he
I
should have been canceled?
I know what you're talking about now because it reminded me of this one thing they were talking about. Um, Shane Dawson, like, yeah, apparently it came up before, and Shane Dawson was like, "Hey man, it was 2010. Like, I was just getting into business. I didn't know what to do. So I was just trying to make people laugh." Blah, blah, blah. He was like, "I was young." Then Shane Dawson, I don't know who him and whoever was bullying, but they were bullying this new content creator. They were like bullying him for like the stuff that he said when he was young. So like he was at like so basically he was being kind of hypocritical. He was asking for forgiveness for being young, but then he was condemning this new guy because this new guy wanted to make content too, but he did some messed up things in the past, supposedly as well. So it was just like, how can we extend, or how can you expect someone to extend that kind of forgiveness to you when you don't extend it to other people,
Yeah,
like
that's a form of hypocrisy. Is
yeah,
that a word?
yeah,
Is that a word? Hypocrisy? Somebody
yeah,
look that up.
hypocrisy.
That's like being a hypocrite, right?
Yeah,
Vocab
Yeah.
Schuler. All right, bet. So that's basically hypocrisy right there. Um, I don't think. Okay, for certain, the racial thing, any slurs that he would have said, I can partially understand that. It's coming up at the wrong time. If it were to come up in January when everybody was or whatever month everybody was focused on Corona, people would have kind of let it slide a little bit more. But now that the Black Lives Matter protests and Black Lives Matter movement is basically stronger than ever, he got like a bunch of backfire from that. And also the Willow Smith thing. Oh my God, that's horrible. That is horrible.
yeah,
I think he was kind of, it was a lose-lose situation for him, to be straight up with
definitely,
you.
definitely.
You don't make a joke about jacking off to a 14-year-old.
No,
And
I don't know.
that's
I'm like,
generally, that's just that, bro. You don't,
Sexualizing her, as the females would say.
that's what I'm saying. You can't call it
like
a joke.
even back then, that wasn't even his character he was putting on. Like how Eric Andre has a character, where
Yeah.
Eric Andre, he's way out there. Like figures like that who like have a tendency to push the boundaries of of, what should make you laugh, comedies and stuff. But like Shane Dawson, his character back then, it looked like it was Shane Dawson backing off to Willow Smith. It didn't look like
Yeah,
Shane
I
Dawson was
have.
trying.
Yeah, I have not watched the full video. I don't even know if I want to pull up the video. I'm not trying to get into much of the whatever internet stuff these people got going on. But yeah, what is it? People need to stay out of the Jada Smith, Will Smith stuff. Like, bro,
That happened 4 years ago. I don't know why that even came back up.
it's cancel culture, bro. They're just digging stuff into the past,
It's
bringing
not
it
even
back up.
canceling. They're making an acceptance. Like they're saying it's okay for her to do this.
Yeah, I'm not sure how
Hey, what's that? What's that? What y'all talking about?
the Jada
The
Smith, Will
Jada and
Smith.
Will.
Yeah, explain it, Trav.
Jada.
Yeah,
Oh,
Jada Pinkett Smith. Yeah.
yeah,
Her entanglement.
yeah.
That's I
I
didn't
hate
read
that
into it.
word.
Yeah, I did not read into that at all. I don't really
Me
care.
neither.
I don't know. I don't know if people are trying to cancel her. I'm just asking what's the deal.
No,
Are
no,
they?
she's
No, no,
not.
no,
They're not. They're not, bro.
no,
If it
no,
was Will Smith, yeah, he would have got canceled, bro. If it
no.
was Will Smith,
Yeah,
he
I
would have
do
got
feel like
canceled.
men get canceled more than women.
The women are standing right next to Jada, and okay. The only thing I've seen was just like
Oh,
one quote where Jada was like, I was going through a rough time, and it was been a long time since I like felt good, and then Will was like, I will love you. I was gonna no, I love you through anything, whatever. But like people are still, or the majority, the outspoken community is still gravitating towards Jada, and what she did was okay because they weren't
Hmm.
dating her. But my like this is from a personal preference. If I'm on and off with a girl and then we do like a breakup thing, she goes and dates someone else, I'm gonna take that as adultery. I ain't even gonna lie, cause we on and off. There's
Right.
context clues in the relationship, bro.
Genuinely,
Like we still like each other. We just going through rough patches in our relationship right now.
Right?
We just need to complete break and work on ourselves.
Yeah,
yeah, bro. It's just wild, bro. Life is wild. People are bored. People are inside the house having nothing to
yeah,
do.
Yeah. Too much fun.
People don't even have a hustle, and that's the crazy part. Like, have y'all heard about the people? People are
bro,
sitting.
I just posted something. I just posted something about how if hold on, I'm gonna go look at it real quick.
no,
Here's
I
something about
I know what you're talking
saw
about.
it.
here's like if COVID didn't bring out the hustler in you, it ain't in you.
Yeah.
It's never in you.
It's the fact that they didn't even go out and try to look for a job. They just like, nah, bro, my stimulus finna hit, so I'ma just quit.
Yeah.
And they thought that stimulus was just gonna carry them out until just whenever they thought it was gonna stop. And
Oh, and you know about those people doing those Cash App methods?
oh my god.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
Yeah,
Hey, bro,
like-
tap in with me.
Like
Zero's in the scam, bro.
imagine thinking that
Imagine falling for that.
just thinking that a friend of yours or someone you know from school has the ability to post something with the Cash App brand on it, saying they found a way to hack it, and think, oh, Cash App doesn't know about this or whatever, or this is totally legit because I seen them at school or whatever. Like, bro,
Be like, yeah, that's my bro. That's exactly what I don't want to put this in the video. They're like, yeah, we just gonna go around in a circle until everybody gets money. What? That don't even make sense.
Wait, who said that?
That's what people. That's like the new Cash App flips that they're trying to do. They be like, yeah, I'll turn your 10 to 10,000. They be like, yeah, I'll be trying to turn your 10
Well,
to 10 billion.
There's actually some shit like that.
It's
That
real.
I got someone's about to test it out before I even put a dime into it. But it's like these Asian people who are really good at Forex, and they're saying that like if you give them 100, they'll give you 7,000 back or something like that.
That is true though.
But
But that's flipping
they're
money,
doing
bro. That's like
Yeah.
actual legit flipping money.
That's
not a Cash App.
That's for that. That's for the families. I've heard that the Hispanics and the Asians, so that you're getting it from an Asian person, that's most likely
Yeah.
true. Like the Asian,
it's an Asian
Hispanics,
family that they all trade Forex and they're like really good at it.
They all do some big circle. I hadn't read into it, but that is actually true. But then just the scam community picked it up and was just like, yeah, we finna turn your $20 to $20 million, bruh.
Yeah.
yeah.
The money flower thing. There's actually some people who do it, and it wasn't really a scam. Like my friend EJ's dad, he actually like does it and makes money off of it and makes money for the people around him. I don't really know how it works, but I just know.
But that's if you know what
it's
you're really
designed, like-
doing, though.
Yeah, that's if
Yeah.
you genuinely know what you're like getting into. Some people don't know what
Yeah.
they're doing at all, bro.
There's no way you can give somebody $5. Like each person gives in $5, and the one person comes out with 400.
It's
And
a
now your name
pyramid
just comes
scheme.
around.
It's a
And
pyramid
your name
scheme.
just goes around in a circle. But you gotta get more people. Like you gotta get more and more people to tap in with you.
Yeah, that'd be the word. Tap in. Like, dang, bruh.
Yeah, bro. People be going on Instagram and seeing Glock Baby J say he found a way to make $1 million, and then they be like, "Yo,
Yeah, bro.
Yeah, that's
put me in with the Cash App, bro. How much I gotta give you? 5,000. All right.
Or
hard.
I'm gonna hit you when I get paid. That's exactly how they be, bruh. Thank you everybody for watching the cast. We promise we'll try and get back into the cast. Life is getting busy. We're gonna start grinding more of these out. Remember the cast is available on Spotify, Apple Music, and just any platform, bro. Any platform that you can find podcasts on, it's most likely there. Just look up 3229 Cast, bro. Yeah, but thank everybody for listening, and yeah, we're out.